And Wes absolutely changed my life. And all these people are using his name for clickbait to just get a response.
Unrecognizable! You guys have got that ability. You think these fraudulent opinions others have define you? You need to get angry at the way you treat yourself. Use that as fuel to keep that fire lit. I see a lot of you guys backbiting, talking, blaming. Good!
I'm actually getting more, and I make more money than you. Must suck this up, bitch.
Well guys, we are back once again, and as I'm sure you all already know, good old Wes Watson ended up getting himself arrested, and it was of course for aggravated battery. So seeing that his downfall is already pretty much complete, I think it is right about time that we talk about some of these goofy ass Wes Watson clones that have just somehow randomly ended up popping up out of nowhere. And on this channel, we have already talked about what has to be one of the best Wes Watson clones around, which of course would be Les Watson, aka that really old guy who constantly screams at his camera.
Continue on our same routine every day. Doesn't change. And you know what else doesn't change? The vicious attacks from the men that don't know how to handle this. They've never heard this. Oh, they want to say it's a copy of something that they heard before. See, when the oppressor, who is oppressed himself, or I should say herself, because they act like girls. When the oppressor don't know how to handle something that they can't control, they gotta attack it because it's for, they don't know what to do with it.
And as much as I enjoy making fun of good old Les Watson here, he actually won't be the clone that we'll be talking about today. But instead, we will not just be talking about one dipshit, but two brand new absolute goobers that are trying to copy Wes Watson's tactics as well, which pretty much just involves acting like a big bad alpha male tough guy, pretending to be rich, and then getting suckers to buy into your fake little course. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and get straight on into the first goober, who goes by the real Kyle Perry on Instagram. And Kyle here must have been really inspired by The Lion King, because this complete goober decided that he was gonna get a scar tattoo over one of his eyes. So if that doesn't say that his decision making is complete dog shit, then the fact that he has to be one of the biggest Wes Watson meat writers will say it on its own. Because this guy defends Wes Watson so hard that I'm beginning to think that he's getting dick from him.
And Wes absolutely changed my life. And all these people are using his name for clickbait to just get a response. There's coaches out there that say Wes is a scam, right? Those same coaches are selling Wes's blueprint. Tell me how that works. He's a scam, but if you go to their story, they have the same story blueprint Wes has in his story. They sell the same coaching plan that Wes sells. But he's a scam, right? I have talked to people, and if you guys want to, I'll make a secondary video with the screenshots that hired people that said Wes is a scam, where they said they still made no money off people saying Wes is a scam.
Shit, you guys, let's do something fun.
You know why this motherfucker offends so many people? The same reason Andrew Tate and Jake Paul and tons of other people. David Goggins even gets hate. Because it reminds you fucking pussies how pussy you are. But you better check the DMs of all these boxes. I posted a poll the other day and said, how do you feel about these weak ass men? And they all said they're all pussies and we need this real message back. And if you don't believe me, we can go live and I can prove you wrong. So as always, do better. You guys are the ones getting people hurt by Wes. Keep coming on the internet saying he's not soft, so people message him by the thousands, say they're going to beat his ass. So all he does is respond with, do it. So this guy sat his phone up, went to the Den of Warriors, and got treated as such. And if you look at the raw clip, the dude did not get jumped. He actually approached Wes again after he got hit by the belt, then got slumped onto the ground. But that's neither here nor there. You guys need to take accountability that from the very first YouTuber that started saying Wes was soft, this is a trickle-down effect of their faults. They keep calling him all these names. John and Greg hide in their house, and they cause this chaos.
And just like Les Watson, it looks like we have yet again another graduate from Wes Watson's little coaching classes, because this is just a few of many different videos where he is straight up having a brand new glazing session over Wes Watson. And it is just crazy work, because he sits here talking about how he's a big bad alpha male all day, just to immediately defend Wes Watson at any opportunity he gets. And it really starts to become pretty damn clear why, because even this goober is attempting to sell 10 different coaching classes, with most of them in the price range of 5 to 10 grand. Also that he can just teach you how to talk shit into your phone and basically just yell about the lazy fucks and the haters. And completely copying Wes's course isn't the only thing that he ended up stealing from him, because he can also not help himself but to immediately respond to any type of comment that somewhat hurts his feelings, and especially any comment that is making fun of his dumbass anime-like tattoo. And his only response is to normally sit here and basically baby rage, and just ends up talking shit into the camera like a total alpha male would.
It's always someone 3 lemon pepper wings away from having a heart attack. I got these because I run my own business and I don't need a job. So go ahead and put the fries in the bag, fat ass. And as always, do better. My favorite part is like when a grown man comes in my videos, I'm like, oh, he's got a squiggle on his eye. Hey, you better calm down for a squiggle on your bitch face, you cornball. Weirdos. But, she wouldn't know what to do when she saw a real man because she's used to being around a bitch all day. Around, run out of breath. But best thing I ever did, I'm actually going to get it way thicker because I'm going to have my whole head blasted. This is going to be thicker, and then my whole throat's going to be done. Pretty much, I'm going to be blasted from head to toe, but yeah, me and my little squiggle. Squiggle on your face.
And that, of course, isn't where it ends, because whenever he can't think of a good enough insult to respond to him with, he just gets mad and ends up screaming about how he is making so much more money than them.
Dog, I could get a fucking purple dick tattooed right here and still make more money than your little punk ass. Must suck to be a broke chump. As always, do better than this fucking loser. Boy, some fucking pussy behind a fake profile. I got a fish on my hand and I still make more money than your broke. Must suck. As always, I'm doing better than you. I'm actually getting more, and I make more money than you. Must suck, bitch. It's so fucking funny how fast these cornballs switch up. This same dude was saying how much he loved my shit and begged me to follow him. Then he tried to talk about my homie Wes, and I'm like, nah, that's my homie. You just don't see it right. And then he's like, well, you should coach people for free or you're going to have karmic debt. Now this cornball is like trying to talk on my page. I keep receipts of everything. Get the my dick. As always, do better.
And this is pretty much just his entire brand at this point, to where he tries to say as many curse words as he possibly can in any video that he's making whatsoever. And when he's not busy responding to the haters, he also enjoys to just randomly start to go on rants, where he just screams about the dumbest shit, all in a huge attempt just to look like a badass. And most of the time, his little ranting is always just about modern society and how it's really soft, when in reality, this guy probably couldn't even make it through an 8-hour shift at work, and all he does is just sit here on Instagram and scream into his phone, all because someone hurt his feelings. And it just leads to dumbass moments like these right here.
If you put max effort in, you'll have a better life. And they're like, it don't work that way. This one dude got hit by a semi and he died and he was living life like a really good person. Shut your ass up. That's the excuse you want to use to be a mediocre, lazy, overweight, stupid. We need to make the military mandatory. Too many pussies walking around here. When you go into boot camp, they're like, you're a fat, dumb, stupid idiot. Your parents raised you to be a stupid because they're stupid. Your wife's gonna all your friends while she's gone, and everyone you hang out with, including yourself, is a dumb piece of shit. Then you make it through boot camp, and they're like, congratulations, now you're the baddest on the planet. A lot of you need that in your life because you are the slimiest scumbag there is, and you guys think you're important. You guys think you've accomplished nothing, and you ain't done a thing in your life. You need the real, raw truth spit in your face. We need to make the military mandatory for you pussies. The world got way too soft. The gym culture got soft. It all got soft. You know how you go around and you say mentors are a scam? Let me show you how much it costs you to hang out with those bums. You see, I hired mentors and people were like, that's such a waste of fucking money. Sure, bucko. You don't even have that money to spend, but I'm going to show you exactly why you don't have that money to spend. You see, you hang out with the fats, the brokes, and the losers that love to sit around doing a bunch of losering. In turn, you spend $100 to $200 a week on alcohol, fast food, cigarettes, and all the other stuff that losers do, which is around $400 to $600 a month people are spending on vices, blowing money, hanging out with the other losers. Then half the losers go and get jobs so they can hang out with those losers at work and then never get promoted because they have that same life at work. So let's say it's even the small amount of $400 a month, which is normally way more. You're now looking at your bum-ass friend, who's actually your mentor. He costs you $4,800 a year in bummery to hang out with.
And you just have to love the irony, as he's sitting here screaming, ranting all because he got his feelings hurt by people online about other people being soft. Like little bro can't even handle a couple of mean Instagram comments about his stupid ass tattoo. And I don't know who made this guy so mad, and who has just made him so inspired to come on here and throw as many bitch fits as possible. But it is actually incredible that the guy with an eye scar tattoo and the man with a mustache that is parting like the Red Sea is actually having the balls to talk shit. And this is pretty much all there is to see from this guy, because this is pretty much what every video is. So now that we've covered good old Scarface here, and now that we have covered the angriest Wes Watson clone that I think I've seen, it's time we cover the goofiest one that I've been able to find. And this next goober isn't anywhere near as bad as the last one, but he is just so damn goofy that I had to give him a little segment. And he has become known in the alpha male community as Coach Corny Keith, and he pretty much just checks off all of the boxes of your typical alpha male, except Keith here somehow sounds like an intense Napoleon Dynamite.
Don't have haters if you don't have adversity, if you don't have a steady stream of people that are dedicated to misunderstanding you. All that really means is you guys aren't standing for shit. Critical thinking is and always will be an unpopular trait that's gonna challenge the herd. Did you guys really believe that some noodle-armed doctor had all the answers to save the global population of disease, or that anyone with any kind of self-confidence is a narcissist? Or are you guys just too afraid to stand alone? It shocks me how the world will sell their souls and everything that they stand for just to avoid a little bit of confrontation or adverse reactions from others. You guys aren't realizing that the ones that you're willing to side with, they're operating from fear, and at the drop of a hat, the whole agenda could change. When you guys look at a man to follow, does his lifestyle not have to fit the words that are coming out of his mouth? A man that can't stand alone, can't live what he speaks, can't do anything for you. When you decide to finally choose purpose, the only real pleasure becomes the fact that I won't break and I won't let those down that I gave my word to. Motivation? Just a fucking word. I've had to learn to exist without it. Even a man working off of discipline, he could be disciplined to the wrong things. Disciplined to chaos. Courage and bravery, that's what needs to be developed. When you guys lack in that area, your options become very limited. You can't even begin to analyze certain moves. Alternate paths don't even cross your mind because risk, it doesn't set well with you. Become disciplined to challenging what you thought is impossible. Stay disciplined to doing the things that are uncomfortable. You guys need to start considering decisions that would have never been on the table and get comfortable with it. When you sit there and say, I'm not good at something, this isn't for you, you're wired differently, the only thing that you're saying is you haven't got the balls to try.
And Keith here is just so damn goofy with his edits and with the ears tucked in the hat that I actually believed that this was all satire, until I viewed his website where he is also attempting to sell courses. And this website is so damn detailed and well designed that I believe that this guy is actually fucking serious. Now, I don't know why he picked a picture where he's posted up like he's ready to deliver the Keith meat stick, but besides the pic, the website actually looks legit, and it seems like he really paid money for someone to design this. Not to mention, he's been doing this shit for a while consistently, and he's not really saying anything wrong or throwing any bitch fits like the last guy, but he is for sure trying to put on that WWE persona just like Wes Watson. And it seems like he is actually selling some courses to people, and like he's doing the same little scheme that they all do with the life coaching. And overall, these guys are just popping up left and right non-stop. And they are just continuing to do it, so no matter how goofy they are, it seems like people are still somehow falling for this bullshit. But with all of that said, these goobers were just too funny not to cover, and I think I'm done here. So if you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like, and I'm out. Watching these Wes Watson clones go absolutely wild In peace.
People that created that company you work for makes millions off of selling the products that you build. Like, I don't know if you know this or not, but that's also a fucking pyramid scheme. If you call everything a pyramid scheme, you're just at the fucking bottom, you stupid bitch. Bro, people are retarded. It's not like you're selling, I'm not selling you 100 bars of soap to resell. I'm giving you an opportunity to sell something that actually provides value. You guys are in a pyramid schemes at your 9 to 5s, you fucking retards. Fuck! I cannot believe how dumb people are in today's world. You're a bottom dweller. You scammed yourself. And you'll have this like, well, if he's so successful, like, why is he doing something else? My work ethic, it's, let's just say it fucking dominates you. And I got 6 to 7 businesses I'm opening up over the next year. And they're all going to be ran by assistants, managers, and then I'm just going to oversee things.